outside.
No, I'm not
Let's go
doing
outside.
anything. They told me to wait 2 minutes.
Hey,
for my.
you're going to jail.
Just
All
go.
right,
No, I'm going outside. I'm going outside.
No,
I'm outside.
I'm not playing games.
I'm outside. I'm not playing any. Stop.
Stop!
Stop. Stand still. Out of here!
On January 2nd, 2024, officers were called to a dentist's office because of a disruptive patient. The woman was upset about not receiving her documents immediately. She demanded the paperwork detailing her visit, but was told it wasn't ready. The staff offered to mail the documents to her, but she insisted on getting them before leaving.
Do what they need to freaking do. Why? Like,
All right, what's going on?
oh, so they called the cops. They have the cops here now.
All right, what's going on?
There is nothing here. All I asked was just for my documentation about what happened here and what went on, and they refused to give me my paperwork, and that's all I asked. That's it. I don't understand why it's a problem or an issue for me to get my documentation of what happened today.
Did I refuse to give it
Yes,
to you?
you refused to give it to me, and you told me no.
I said
no.
I said she just left the chair. I was unable to have documentation until I
Wait, let
compile
her
it.
finish.
Until I compile it, I asked her if she would like to come back for it.
Okay.
Then she can come back for it.
Okay, do you understand her?
No, ma'am.
The situation quickly escalated as the patient argued with both the staff and the officers. She felt she was being treated unfairly and disrespected. The officers tried to calm her down, explaining that the documents would take time to prepare and could be sent to her later. However, she refused to accept this and insisted on waiting at the office until the paperwork was ready.
Property now. If you come back here and cause more issues, we're going to have a bigger issue, okay? They do not have the documents ready for you right now, and that's the end of it.
Yeah, that's it. Cool. Okay, they'll shoot me nothing but what? But what's that decision from?
Because they don't have an address or a place to send it to.
She
That's
does
why.
need
So
to write
can you give her one?
Why? They already told me I have to leave. I have to leave the premises right
You
now.
want, if you want them sent to you, then give them the address. It's very simple.
The officers asked her to leave the premises if she continued causing a disturbance. She refused, saying she would wait outside or return later to pick up the documents. She even accused the staff and officers of mistreating her and not giving her the same respect as other patients.
No, I left to go for a walk so I can calm down. I didn't leave, but you told me to come back in here when everything was done. So that's what I was doing.
I just told you to wait outside, then you...
That's what I was doing outside. I was waiting
Okay,
outside.
all right, can you just sit down and we'll get your documents here in a minute.
Okay, I'll go for another walk again and wait.
Okay, no, don't go for a walk, just stay here. I don't need you walking around everywhere. I need to find where you're at so we can just give you the documents. I'm sure it'll be just another minute.
Back when the documents are done.
After leaving earlier, the patient returned to the dentist's office, still waiting for her paperwork. She explained that she had stepped out to calm herself down and wasn't trying to cause any trouble. The staff told her to wait outside while they prepared the documents, but she insisted on going for a walk instead. This led to another disagreement with the officers, who asked her to stay nearby to receive her paperwork. The patient said that she had other things to do and couldn't wait all day. She explained that she had an important appointment and needed to leave soon. The officers tried to explain the need for her to stay on the premises, warning her about the risk of being trespassed if she didn't comply. She felt frustrated, believing she was being treated unfairly once again.
I'm not trying to make an issue. I'm not trying to make a problem. I'm just, why can't I go for a walk until this is done? Why do I have to?
How much longer till the documents are ready? Okay.
So can I go for a walk until it's done?
No, stay here or we're gonna be trespassing you from here, okay?
Why?
Just
can't I
stay
get
here.
my papers?
Just stay here. They're getting the papers. I'm not gonna babysit.
You don't have to babysit. I said I would come back in a little bit when this
Okay.
is done. I can give you a call first, and then when they're done, I can call you and we can come here together if you want.
Despite the officers' attempts to calm her down, the patient remained upset. She continued to express her frustration about the delay and her treatment. The staff informed the officers that the documents would be ready soon, but the patient's impatience grew. She argued that she had every right to leave and return later, but the officers insisted she stay close to avoid further complications.
Waiting for your documents. Unless you want to leave, you're gonna be trespassed and you'll be arrested your return.
I want my paperwork.
Come sit down. You're not blocking the
I'm not
doorway.
a dog.
Who's
I'm not a
talking
dog.
94?
For what?
We didn't back up here in case I have to go hands on with you. Come sit down right now.
For what?
Come sit down.
Hands on with me for what? All I asked was for my papers. I don't understand why this is an issue.
Excuse me.
You swear on temple right now.
I'm not refusing anything. I didn't know. I'm asking for my documents.
Get out of the doorway. You're not gonna be blocking the doorway for all these other
I'm
customers.
not blocking the doorway for anything. The door's open. Anyone can come in here. I'm not blocking anyone.
Ma'am, I do not want to go hands-on with you. Can you come sit down right now?
I'm not a dog.
The patient's frustration peaked when she was told she might be trespassed if she didn't leave the property after receiving her documents. She felt this was unfair, as all she wanted was her paperwork to take to her new doctor. Despite being given a final warning, she continued to argue, stating she had a right to her documents and shouldn't have to leave without them.
You're going to jail.
Just
All
go.
right, you're done.
No, I'm going outside. I'm going outside.
No,
I'm outside.
stop playing games.
I'm outside. I'm not playing any games. I'm not playing any games. I'm outside. I'm outside. Mom! Mom, get off of me! What am I? I'm not resisting! Oh, I'm not resisting! No, I'm not! I'm not resisting! I'm not resisting!
Turn around.
Ow, you're hurting me!
Turn around.
I'm trying to stop! Get off of me! You're hurting me! You're hurting me! You're hurting me! Please! Mom, you're hurting me! Please stop! Mom, stop! I'm not resisting! Please! Stop! You're hurting me!
Turn around.
Things escalated quickly as the officers decided they had no choice but to act. They told her firmly that if she didn't cooperate, she would be arrested. She stood her ground and refused to move, insisting she was not resisting. The officers gave her multiple warnings, but her refusal to comply left them with no other option. One officer reached for her arm, while the other tried to secure her other hand, but she continued to pull away. She begged them to stop, saying they were hurting her.
Let go of your hands.
Back now.
Go!
Hey,
I just wanted my documents.
Then you should have listened.
stop resisting.
I was listening. I was listening.
You are not listening.
I can't breathe.
Stop.
Anybody, I'm not fighting anyone. Ow, stop!
Stand up.
You're hurting me.
Stand up.
You're hurting me. I am. You're hurting me.
Nobody is hurting you.
Yes,
Stand
you
up.
are. No, you're hurting me. Stop. Stop. Oh, you're
Stop.
Stop. Stand still. Why are you doing this? Why are you? I just wanted my paper.
The woman cried out, asking why they were doing this to her. She claimed she only wanted her paperwork and did not deserve to be treated this way. Her voice grew louder as she called for help, pleading with anyone nearby to intervene. The officers told her to turn around and stop resisting, but she kept twisting and turning, making it harder for them to put her in handcuffs. She said she was not fighting back, but the officers were firm in their actions, warning her that she could get hurt if she didn't comply. One officer managed to cuff one hand, while the other struggled with the second. She continued crying out, saying she wasn't resisting, but the officers had heard enough.
Ridiculous.
I just wanted my documents.
Then you would have got it if you listened.
I did.
Let's go. Stand up and get in the
I
car.
know. I'm not getting arrested for this.
Yes, you are. Get in the car.
Why am I getting arrested?
Now you're getting arrested for refusing to move and it's assaulting the police officer. Get in the car.
I didn't assault a police officer.
Get in.
No.
Man, you're gonna get pulled in if you don't get in the car.
You're gonna get tased in 1 second.
I didn't assault a police officer. I need my backpack, please. I need my backpack, please. I
Get
need
in the
my
car.
backpack, please. Please.
The officers began escorting the woman to their patrol car, but her protest didn't stop. She pleaded with them to let her gather her belongings, shouting about her wallet, computer, and backpack. She insisted she couldn't leave without them, claiming her personal items were critical, including her ID and homework. The officers assured her they would retrieve everything for her, but she continued to resist. As they neared the car, she suddenly froze, refusing to step forward. She shouted that she couldn't be arrested, that this was unfair, and that she hadn't done anything wrong.
I just wanted my paperwork. Why? Why is that such a problem? Can I please just get my papers and leave? Why? I just wanted to go with my mom. Why? No.
The officers finally managed to get her into the back seat of the car, but she continued pleading. She screamed that the handcuffs were too tight and begged them to loosen them. The officers checked the cuffs and assured her they weren't causing harm, but she insisted otherwise. As the car door closed, she looked out the window, still yelling for her belongings and saying she didn't deserve to be treated this way.
This is her
paperwork. I never want to see the lady again. I don't
Perfect.
know what I need to do for that trespassing or whatever, but
She already knows you trespassed. She caused an issue, so okay.
well, thank you. I apologize.
No, it's okay.
I've never in my life seen something that crazy, but I guess that's normal for you guys.
Yeah, I only saw something that's crazy one other time, and it was me fighting another girl like that.
It's always the girls.
I'll tell you what, I will fight 3 guys his size before one girl.
After the woman was placed in the patrol car, the officers returned to the dentist's office to gather her personal items. The staff handed over her paperwork, wallet, backpack, and a few other items, expressing relief that the situation was over. One staff member mentioned how shocking the whole ordeal had been, saying they had never experienced anything like it before.
Please! Please! Ah, these are hurting me! These are hurting me! These are hurting me, please!
Inside the patrol car, the woman's emotions ran high. She was still crying, her voice breaking as she begged to be released. She said the handcuffs were too tight and repeatedly asked the officers to loosen them. The officers told her they were applied properly and that she needed to stop struggling, but she insisted they were hurting her.
Please call my dad! Please, it's his birthday today! I can't miss this, please! I don't want to get arrested! I don't want to go back to jail! I don't want to go back! I don't want to go back to jail! Please don't make me go back to jail! I don't want to go! I don't want to go! Please! Please, please! Wait, where's my backpack? I need my backpack! I need my mom! No! Mom! My mom's right there!
At one point, she began talking about her family, saying it was her father's birthday and she didn't want to miss it. She begged to be allowed to call him, but the officers told her she could make calls once she was processed at the station. Her desperation only grew as she realized she was being taken to jail.
You're all gonna burn. Just wait. Hell is opening up soon. Have fun. And good luck. I wish you all the best. Do you want it? Get me out of here! Satina, you stay in! You demon! No! I'm your door!
The Karen was charged with trespassing and resisting with violence. After the charges were made, the bond for the person was set at $5,000. But now if you think she is crazy, then I am pretty sure you haven't met this guy at your right-hand side.